Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and jump into today's reading. I will pull all signs at the end of the video. This is a beautiful reading and I'm glad I decided to do this because I was going to do a daily pick a card and I was just really guided to pull cards here. And the energy here is you're understanding that by taking your power back, you are seeing that the power resides in you. You're not the victim of circumstances or other people. You know, fear can bring out aggression, right? Because the Five of Wands can be somewhat of conflict, right? Competition, aggression. Um, but sometimes we can be completely oblivious that we're doing that. And both of these cards are blindfolded. So that's why, for part of this, I'm feeling that maybe you're not realizing, you're kind of oblivious to the fact that maybe, aggression's coming out here. But I also feel there's also a reflection going on because of the blindfolds. Like you're putting blindfolds on so you're not being distracted and you can truly reflect, like hermit energy, like really reflect and introspect here. And I definitely, there's no doubt there's a transition going on around you that's saying like what you've been holding on to no longer has the value it once did. And you're bringing your power back to yourself. No longer being the doormat, as I say, people walking all over you, allowing that. I do feel that you're learning to set boundaries, even though I don't see the Seven of Wands here. Again, I feel that because I read intuitively. And yes, that can cause a little bit of disruption, right? But you're not letting that down. You're sticking with it here. And the actions you take dictate the level of success you will have. And you're getting this lesson under control in some way. You're coming to that realization. It's like there's a true internal evaluation going on. And it's like wants versus needs, material and emotional stability. For some of you, this could also involve others around you, okay? And there is a sense like with the five wands, like our five senses, right? Seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, tasting. And I don't, it's like there's a sense like you don't have those five senses. You can't see it, you can't touch it, you can't taste it. But there's just something really deep inside of you telling you to trust. Like you're feeling it, but there's nothing concrete around you that's really, you know, making you feel like this is 100% going to happen. Again, like there's a shift of focus, okay? And really sticking with the trusting and the feeling it. And in the Ten of Cups here, there's a cat. And cats are hyper aware. And I really feel like you've come from a place of really digging down deep to come back up to have a clear progression here with the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Sun. A clear progression of making sense of things. It's like there's some type of release here. It's like bursting a bubble, and that bubble is filled with perhaps past pain, trauma, hurt. You know, it's filled with those experiences that have brought us down. And by releasing that, it's like there's a profound lesson here. Because you're making then space and peace. And again, I said earlier, there's a shift of focus. And by the change of this focus, that assertiveness, becoming assertive, centering ourselves in our own story, you know, extracting ourselves out of one place and moving into the future we truly desire. However you define happiness, you're moving towards it because your choices are bringing it to a reality, are bringing it into something concrete here where you can see, feel, touch with all those senses. And by having this feeling, by trusting, you're pulling yourself back into balance, which is bringing in, and I keep saying concrete. Some of you could be like eventually building a house, or like building a new road, or like just metaphorically, right? Building a road to everything it is you wanted. And it's like there's realized hopes, vitality, warmth, goodness, fulfillment, harmony, stability. And, you know, all this means something different for all of you. Okay? It could mean money, financial stability. It could mean relationships. But I feel like, regardless, everything is coming together to fit like a glove. Like everything is finally coming into balance. And it's like this circle here, this full circle, like it's everything's coming into, I don't know why my thing is delayed. I apologize. It's coming into full circle for you to bring everything it is that, like your desires, your hopes, your wants, into fruition to where you can see it, feel it, touch it, all of it. And it's like basking in the sun. And with the sun card, it shows the planets, right? And it's like if I keep putting my hand, it's going to be like a delayed. Um, and it's like all the astrology this year, it's shifting things for all of us. It's making us really go deep, right? Clear out the things, purge out the things that don't serve us. It's forcing us to look at things deep down. And as a result, you know, there's a sense of surrender. I can release my need to control, you know, releasing the guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth, and acceptance. I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. I'm moving forward. The overall energy of the reading is the Ace of Wands. New beginnings, new exciting adventures, beginnings here. You know, and again, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you know, today I'm just not having the energy of saying, oh, that, you know, a relationship, a new, you know, it's different for all of you. For some of you, it's all of it, all the things. It's like to tell you, whatever it is that you don't have that you want, it's coming into fruition. Know that it takes work, and I feel like you've been putting in the work. You are creating your bliss here, okay? Regardless of the challenges and obstacles around you, you're breaking the barriers here. You're coming to that finish line and reaping the rewards, okay? So let's go ahead and pull a card for each sign. Beautiful reading. I'm glad I decided to do. I was guided to this reading, actually. All right, let's see. Y'all, let me fix the camera for a second. Hang on, so I can... It's delayed, and I don't know why. Hold on. Okay. I have to see what's going on with my camera, but it's delayed. So let me shuffle these because it's going to be aggravating looking at the camera and everything's delayed. So give me a second. Okay. go back in. That was way too many. Bear with me. I apologize. I'm going to have to fix this after, but I don't want to do this video over because I just feel like there was a lot of... All right, Aries, you have the Temperance. Patience. Your patience, your balance. Look, it's like he's got the sun in his hands. Everything is starting to pay. Your patience and your balance. You have the moon in one hand, the sun in the other. Like everything is coming into balance here. And even though you may not see it now, it's working. Again, trust, feel it, know it inside that it's going to happen, even though you can't see it. All right? I'm just going to pull from the top here. So, Taurus, Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful energy here. You know, you're nurturing all these things into existence. You know, the Queen of Pentacles realized that, you know, it's like she's surrounded by nature, learning and understanding that by grounding yourself here, you're bringing your own things into fruition, nurturing the things, taking care of. It's like a garden, right? Because in the typical Rider-Waite deck, right, like she's surrounded by a beautiful grown garden, and it's like what you've been nurturing, right? Like the garden needs to be nurtured, weeded, watered, fertilized. You've done all that, whatever that means for you in your life. And now it's all coming to fruition. Your hard work is paying off here. Knight of Cups for Gemini. So Gemini, you definitely could have a love offer coming towards you. And maybe this is something you've been seeking. I do feel this is a new energy. This is nothing past, whether you want to hear that or not. But I feel like you're ready for something new, something exciting. Now, for some of you, this is just the feeling of, if it's not love, it is learning or having the lesson of how can I say, why am I losing my words here? Learning to balance your emotions. And the nights are also about travel. So there could be something here that you meet someone on travel or someone significant. And it doesn't even need to be a love person. I mean, it certainly could be, but it could just be someone who's meant to be part of your life to help you through something or work with you on something. But I feel like too, like a lot of you are realizing how intelligent you are. You are a person of high principles here. Like your dream, bringing your dreams into a reality. Not allowing people or influences around you to persuade you to do something you choose not to, or become like discouraged with something. Cancer, Five of Swords. I feel that you're walking away from something that's really been a challenge and an obstacle here. And with the water in the picture, it's like it's just an emotional as well as physical and mental drain. It's been a real challenge here. And again, this could be a person, situation, but it's like I do feel like you are learning, even if there's been some type of repetitive, going back to something. It's like, okay, like this cannot get into my head anymore. I cannot allow people or situations or person to, keep that chatter in my head. I have to release it. I have to release even the chatter within my own head that I create. And I feel like you're learning that. which is hard for cancers, right? Because we're so nurturing and loving of others and care about what people think and feel. And it's like I can no longer be in this conflict within myself because it's not mentally healthy for me. And you're moving out of that. You're overcoming that. I'm getting that strong energy of overcoming that. Okay. So now we have Leo. Knight of Pentacles. Again, knights are about messenger, they are about messengers, but also traveling. I feel this has been slow progress for you, Leo, and it's like, God, when is this going to happen? Or I keep doing all these things, and it's like, don't give up. You need to release the time aspect. And as far as humans go, that's very hard for all of us. I don't give a shit what sign you are. It's hard for me. Okay, I'm a Cancer, but it's like it's coming slow and steady, and there's a reason for any type of delays. There's a reason for all of it. And you may not see that now, but you are going to. So keep moving forwards, because it's like these pentacles are catching up with you. Okay? Like you're attracting, like, I'm just getting the sense like this pentacle backpack on him, which is like the Ace of Pentacles, like you are attracting all of these pentacles to you. It's coming. It's just taking a minute. I mean, I know more than a minute, right? I don't feel like these are being dropped out. You're attracting this. And you have 10 pentacles here and 10 pentacles there. So I'm going to leave that like that. The Hanged Man for Virgo. Yeah, like you again, you with the 8 of Swords and the Justice, like I just feel that needing that introspection like the Hermit, right? But with the Hangman, you're finally, because you've looked at something differently and addressed something and really dug into what's kept you stuck, you're seeing things differently, and you can see this girl is swinging freely. Yes, she's upside down, but you also see the sun in that card. And it's like, I am free flowing now. There's a sense of movement towards that free flowing, because whatever you've chosen to look at that has kept you stuck, and forcing yourself to go upside down and look at something differently is really bringing new light to you and inspiration. Love that energy. All right, Leo, Virgo, Libra, King of Cups. Wow. Again, this could be a person, it could just be your overall energy. And the King of Cups is not allowing, staying emotionally balanced, staying calm within oneself through all the turbulence around us, right? And things that occur around us, and just staying focused. You see the sun in the back, right? It's like the warmth, the sun is coming to you here. And again, his back is turned so you can't see it. But again, it's about that feeling within yourself, because cups are very, it's all about intuition and emotions. It's like you can feel it, but there's a sense of not seeing it. This could certainly be a love interest coming towards you here as well. Someone who is emotionally balanced, someone who doesn't get their feathers ruffled over every little damn thing, right? And I feel like that's what you've dealt with the past, like just drama. This is not drama. Drama is being removed from you, and there is a peace, a very inner peace here and calmness within this energy. Okay, Libra, Scorpio, 8 of Wands. Some of you need to take quick action here and perhaps get out of the 8 of Swords energy, right? Get out of the being stuck. Maybe you've been there for too long, but I'm also getting there is swift communication coming in towards you, even perhaps within the next 8 days, maybe even 8 weeks. You're going to start seeing something come to fruition here. Okay. Um, or it could happen here in August, right? The eighth month. But there's something that's being created. This could be a job offer. This could be love communication, someone coming towards you. It could also be indicative of you traveling here. But whatever it is, there's movement involved and action involved. And for some of you, this is going to bring you out of this feeling here into a more feeling like, okay, I can bring stability in. I can bring everything I actually wished for and have dreamt of into a reality. All right, Sagittarius, Two of Cups. Well, there's definitely a partnership coming in, whether that is business, whether that is love, a lot of soulmate energy here. Some of you, a true lasting partner is coming in for you. Again, that soulmate energy. You know, it's like I'm very drawn to the Ace of Wands. Something actually new. There you go. See? Exciting, adventurous. This could even be past life. It's like I'm seeing the Six of Cups in my head. It's like something even from past life. So there could be things that, you know, it's kind of like deja vu, where there's just this feeling within of fire and like, wow, why do I feel this way? For business, you could be going into an entrepreneurship with another individual or other people, or this just is about working with another person in your workplace to really make things work. You know, maybe you're in conflict with somebody right now and you know deep down that both of you both have your strengths and your weaknesses, and there could have been some type of ego at play here, and now it's like, okay, we both have our strengths and our weaknesses, and by coming together we offset those weaknesses and we could be a powerhouse. But like I'm getting the sense like egos need to be dropped and like rising above, being the bigger person and coming together, because this could be really something that is powerful, like very powerful. Okay. Sagittarius, Capricorn, death and rebirth. So I definitely feel like you're birthing something new. There's an ending coming to this over here, and there is a transition here. And I was speaking about that in the reading, about a transition, and you're going through that transition, and any transition is not easy, right? There's bumpy roads, but you're coming out far better than whatever it is you thought was possible. And it's like, I just see the star in his face, you know, and it's all about like, you're moving in the right direction. Know you're moving in the right direction, right? Like you're trying to follow something here, and I feel like you've been misguided in the past, and now you're actually following this star, which is leading you on the right path. And or it's like you've made a wish to the universe, and the universe is like, okay, now you've made this wish. Now I need you to trust in me and follow me. Surrender here and accept. Like I'm bringing you to this path. All right, love it. Aquarius, Two of Swords. You know, you have this Justice card here. You know, I feel like you are conflicted with a decision. You're in your head about it, but no, you're teetering on the line of everything it is you wish for. And I feel like your resistance is delaying something here, but you're still going to get the outcome. It's like maybe instead of trusting your intuition, how can I say this? It's like instead of listening to your intuition and that trust, right? There's something you're holding on, but it's like you're having to get out of some type of comfort zone. It's like don't it's like there's a sense of over analyzing something so much, you're stuck, okay? And it's time to come into balance. You see the scales on her arm as a tattoo, right? And it's like it is time to come into balance now with whatever it is. Be accepting of it. Let go of whatever it is that's holding you back, whether it's yourself, whether it's someone else, it's other people around you, and move. Take the action. And again, I feel like you're going to get to this place. It just may take you longer because you're in your head so much. Like there's a resistance here. Don't do that. Surrender, okay? And maybe it could be because you feel some type of guilt of having to leave something behind, or but it's again, and I don't know why I'm drawn to these three cards so much, but it's like there's some type of acceptance that needs to come into play, that you cannot change things. You're learning to accept that, needing to accept you can't change things of other people. The only thing you can change is you. And if other people aren't willing to come to your level, okay, you need to cut it out because it's not going to change. Pisces, the Lovers. Ooh, definitely, I feel for some of you, there's a choice you need to make. And it's bringing in, for a lot of you, this is some type of love. This is love. And it could be somebody that might not be your ordinary type. But I do get the feeling like you need to let go of past hurt, past pain. How can I say this? Give me a second. It's just, there's a feeling of letting go of the past, whatever that means for you. And I don't want to go that deep because I'll be here forever, but letting go of any type of anger or hate towards past lovers, or because that's really a thing. Like you're restricting yourself in a way, like it's time to feel free. It's time to not let any of these past things resist really what's meant for you. But I do feel, and that's the choice you have to make, right? Because we have a free will. And that choice is going to, when you finally choose to really let it go, and for some of you, you really have not let it go, even though you're telling me you let it go, because I can hear it. You really need to go deep. If you see this person, you may get triggered. Instead of saying, you know what, I pray for that person and I wish that person the best, that they can finally see and get to a place where I have come. Because if they trigger you, if you see them, or they text you or something, there's still something that needs to be worked on. And this goes for all of us. We all have done this, okay? This isn't just you, Pisces. So we've all done this because it's just the human way of how we work. But our soul is telling us something else. This is within your reach. But there's something you need to choose to let go, so this then can come in. And for some of you, this can be besides love. This could be, moving into a house, I'm getting, or making some type of financial investment. Making a choice with a financial investment is what I just got. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope you do like, subscribe. Please comment. I really enjoy reading everybody's comments, and I do respond. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Keep standing in your power, and I'll see you soon. Bye.